Hello, Leo singles. I hope you guys are doing well. I want to go ahead and get into your reading for the rest of September 2022. And for those of you who are interested in knowing where I've been for the last year, there's a video up that I've uploaded. It's called For Life in All of Its Forms, I Love You. If you're interested in knowing where I've been, please feel free to watch that video. And with that being said, I'm trying to rebuild my channel. So taking a year off is basically something that puts you in the weeds on YouTube, and the way I can get out of there is to upload more content. And also, if there is any, if anyone's resonant with the readings, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, let's go from there. Interaction is helpful to get these messages out to other people. So, Leo singles, I pulled your cards already, and it's interesting because it's like there's an opportunity for newness here. I feel like there's an element that kind of coincides with relationships and with financial or at least career moves forward. I feel like in regard to emotions here, Leo, there might be some confusion. It's almost like we're prioritizing one thing when maybe we need to prioritize something else, more like our financial. There's something about here that's like, it's pushing towards new opportunities for growth. And I almost feel like we're kind of like in this, do I go back to what I did or I don't know. There's something about like prioritizing relationships versus career, but it should be the other way around. That's what it feels like to me. You come out starting with the moon here, so Pisces Cancerian energy is a reader for me. And the moon is all about, well, it can be talking about, having emotional confusion regarding something. Sometimes it can talk about, tapping into your psychic traits, but usually there's an element and component of confusion that kind of has a resounding effect on our lives. It almost stops us in our tracks from moving forward. And so it's like we have to manage that so we can move forward here. And I do see you doing that. In the present energy, you have the Two of Swords in reverse. With this also, it's like a decision has been made to move forward towards something that's actually fulfilling in your own life. I feel like we're kind of like trying to pay attention too much to a relationship that isn't, it's not where it doesn't, because I don't know how to tell if this resonates with you. With this energy, with this person or this love relationship, it almost feels like this is kind of, to maintain this negates purpose in your life. To maintain that relationship, it requires you to ignore change and movement forward in your life. And it's like, I feel like there's this weighing and juggling here. So the outcome energy, you have the Hermit, and this is Virgo energy. Basically with the Hermit, this is really taking time to look at everything that you've involved yourself in your life and to see where it's resonating with you, to see what your emotional connection is to it, your spiritual connection, how you can grow, how you can change from it and through it. So with this, I asked for Oracle energy, and you have the Abundance card and Friendship. Abundance was at the bottom of the deck. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And you have Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Now, I do feel like there is an aspect of friendship here, but it's almost like changing a relationship to a friendship. And I don't know if that's like, that's a hard thing to do, is like change a relationship into a friendship, but it feels here, because I've asked for clarifiers in this reading. With the moon, you have the Three of Cups. So this can talk about difficulties with emotions regarding your friendships, with your community, people that you are connected to. With the Two of Swords in reverse, you have the Knight of Pentacles here. So again, it's kind of like this energetic movement towards something that's fulfilling, but in a very practical manner, in a very practical way, versus like trying to give to a emotional situation that might not hold water. You know, so with this, there's a decision that's being made to move forward towards something that's stable. And then the outcome, like I said, you have the Hermit, but you also have the Two of Wands here. So the Two of Wands in regard to this, Leo singles, is basically like a decision like, what resonates with me? Where do I go from here? If you look at the Two of Wands, this person is looking in a direction. They can go towards the past, they can go towards the future. But, you know, it's almost as if like we're having this longing looking towards the past. It's almost like a kind of like a big step to let this go and move forward towards something actually completely different and entirely like dedication. This is the direction we're going. You also have friendship at the bottom of the deck, so, or what came out. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm called to use this zombie deck. I don't know why. It's spilling everywhere already. I don't really use this deck unless it's like Halloween. And it's not Halloween yet, but I'm being told to use this, so I'm going to do it. Okay. Can you please show me friendship here for the sign of Leo singles? Also, I asked for oracle energy or shadow work energy, and you have financial issues, poor financial choices, obsessions with money, and then you have anxiety in reverse, thinking excessively about the future. And I feel like that is in both realities, both perceptions, like thinking about the future, but also thinking about the past and moving forward from the past to the future, but still kind of like trying to pay attention to the past, or there's like an element of like not wanting to let something go or change the experience of something, like from romantic to friendship. I don't know. Show me the friendship energy for Leo. So you have the Four of Swords here, Leo. You also have the Four of Swords here in regard to this energy. Four of Swords is about taking time for yourself, healing. There's a lot of cards here, especially with the Hermit and the Moon, where it's like we're really having to figure out what is the best way for us to move forward that isn't going to be anxiety making, that isn't going to be problematic for the relationships that we have in our life, something that's going to actually make sense for us versus like trying to focus on something else that we know is kind of not working. Can you show me here, for Leo singles, why is there this confusion in the Moon with the Three of Cups here? So you have the Knight of Swords, Leo. This is basically an energy of somebody who is very communicative in a lot of ways, but the way that they're coming off is somebody that's like, they just blurt it out. Sometimes they are a loose cannon, sometimes this is coming up for your energy. It might be somebody that you're dealing with, but there's like a loose cannon energy. It's somebody that just kind of like goes in for the attack here. If you look, Knight of Swords here, it's almost like shoot first, ask questions later. And that's problematic if that's kind of where you're coming from in relationships, or that's your communication style. Again, could be someone that you guys are dealing with, but there's a lot of discomfort in that energy, and it's not a friendly energy. It almost makes people question, how can that be a friend? Show me the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Swords in reverse for Leo. See, no, that's way too many cards, I'm sorry. One or two. Way too many cards. Just please give me one card. No. Sorry, yeah. All right, Three of Wands. So you go from the Two of Wands over here to the Three of Wands in regard to the Two of Swords in reverse. So this is a decision to actually take action. You're taking action here. I think there's some confusion in regard to moving forward or maintaining the past, Leo. Connection with somebody here, or like allowing it to transform to something, I want to say, less time consuming. I don't know why that's coming out that way. But there's a lot of decision making here. There's a lot of decision making here in regard to moving forward or maintaining the past, Leo. Connection with somebody here, or like allowing it to transform to something, I want to say, less time consuming. I don't know why that's coming out that way. But here with the Two of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles, there's an action here. You're starting to receive what you want, or at least the direction that you're going in holds some level of promise here versus like floundering. I think like there's been some aspect of like, what do I do? Is this a career change? How do I move forward? It's like money is seeming to be a little bit frustrating, but then I also, it's like that should be the focus, but the focus is on something else emotionally related. That's what I keep getting. Can you show me the Hermit with the Two of Wands for Leo? So you have the Three of Swords coming up here. I mean, there's some, like, again, it's like this emotional pull and tug. It's this emotional heartache energy that I'm picking up here. It's like something is heavily on the mind. Do I move forward? Do I go backwards? You know? So what is this anxiety energy about here for Leo singles, please? Why is anxiety in reverse? Because with anxiety in reverse, I would feel that that's, you know, easing up a little bit, but it feels like there's some sort of like, am I making the right decision here? You have the Emperor and you have the Six of Pentacles coming out here, Leo, for this energy, anxiety in reverse. So the Emperor upright, King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, these Six of Pentacles. Leo, if you're dealing with anything financial, it's telling you to basically start moving forward with what would be best for that. Ace of Swords with the King of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. It's basically saying, you know, might be good to kind of keep your feelings, not necessarily to yourself, but cool them down. Allow yourself to have more movement towards a... it's more of a stable foundation. The Emperor here is all about dedication to yourself, your cause, your business, your creation in your, you know, career world and path. The Six of Pentacles talks about, you know, entering into a situation that is beneficial. It can also talk about bringing in more clients in your life, you know. It's an energy of fairness. And I want to say here too, like for both, if you're dealing with somebody where it's like you're trying to figure out how to change the dynamic of the relationship, or maybe like create friendship versus romantic energy, it almost feels like you have to be fair to yourself in regard to what the outcome of what you're trying to get is, because it doesn't feel like there's enough with the relationship energy, but it feels like there's so much more promise with the career movement. And it's like we're still trying to balance it out. Can you show me energy regarding, I'm going to get another deck, thank you. Can you show me energy regarding, I'm not going to use that deck. I'm pretty sure that was the one that dropped in the candle wax. All right. So I want to ask about this emotional connection that Leo is clearly having a difficulty releasing or changing the dynamic of. Please show me the energy between Leo and whomever this energy is on their mind. So you have the Page of Cups. Two more. You have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles here, Leo. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could also be dealing with an Aries here. Do you want to say at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Cups. So, yeah, again, it's like this, what is fair to you? What is fair to both parties here, Leo? We've got the Six of Pentacles coming out twice here with the Emperor. The Emperor doesn't really make emotional, well, they do make emotional decisions, but it's harder for them to kind of access that. Here we have emotion regarding the situation from the past. There may also be some level of guilt here in regard to someone from the past, Leo. It's almost like you want to, I keep getting the message like you want to make it okay, or you want to like help the change of the relationship, the dynamic. I don't necessarily know if you want to like venture back into this emotionally, but there's some aspect of like something from the past emotionally holds you here and you need to move forward, but it's like we're still tied back here. And that's kind of the interesting thing. It's like we're trying to give to something. But here we have that Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups talks about something that is either withheld, denied. It's an offer that is withheld or denied. Sometimes we are offering something to someone who's not seeing the value in it, or they just aren't interested. Give me one more, please, for the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Why is that here? Because it's so specific in regard to like wanting to give. It's like an emotional outpouring of like wanting to create fairness in something after a period of like healing. Show me the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups with the Six of Pentacles here for Leo singles. So you have the Chariot here and the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Under the Nine of Wands, you have the Seven of Pentacles. With this energy, it's telling me, Leo, could be dealing with a Cancerian person, first of all, with the Page and the Knight of Cups. But with this energy, what I'm feeling here, Leo, is like, what is fair to you? You know, because usually the Chariot's talking about like move forward, go ahead, positivity all around. But also with we've got so much like emphasis on fairness, reciprocation, equality, things that are supposed to be balanced. It's almost as if like we have to balance ourselves out emotionally to move forward here. I feel like there's a confusion in regard to the way that that's supposed to happen here, Leo. And so with the Chariot, I do want to say sometimes with the Chariot, to make it move forward, we have to balance our emotions, we have to balance our energy, we have to be like dedicated to our own causes. There's a necessity for selfishness, but it's a healthy selfishness. And when we do that, we start to move forward. Basically, it's like prioritizing our opportunities, prioritizing our desires, our needs, moving forward in that regard. And it feels like you have that here. I just feel like there may be some element of like trying to restore maybe even just peace or fairness in a relationship, Leo. Even if it's not like trying to romantically pursue something, even though that also feels confused in the mix. Can you show me abundance for Leo? I'm a limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Show me abundance here for Leo. Wow, you guys have the Four of Swords coming out here with the Three of Swords again in this reading. And here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups. Also, the Knight of Wands. Now, I do want to say here, there's a period regarding emotions or regarding some situation that has maybe required both parties to take a break, take a pause, heal from something. It's like two broken hearts in a situation, you know, and it's still like somebody trying to heal something, but also ask to change it in a certain way. Some of you also may be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person as well. That's under the Four of Swords here, but the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords coming up twice in this reading, and then the nod to start moving forward with the wisdom that we've gained from this situation. It's saying go in a new direction. And I want to say also with the Knight of Wands, that can talk about quickly move, quickly move. There might be an opportunity that's being presented to you that requires speed, it requires haste, it requires you to refocus your energy and start to move forward in that direction. You know, can you give me some advice here for Leo, please? I feel like there's a good opportunity though in finance here. Yeah, you guys. So you have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Magician here. So in regard to new opportunities, this is very, very good. It could also talk about being very kind of abrupt with your communication, or like something is changing very, very quickly with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. But whatever you're doing, you're creating a new opportunity, you're creating a new beginning here, Leo, and I feel like you're going to be a lot better for it. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Wands, the clarifier, you have the Two of Wands. So this is new directions forward. You know, you see the wand forward and the one behind him, in front of him and behind him. We're not choosing the one that's behind us, we're moving forward. And so the way that I'm seeing it on this table, it's almost as if like this card is actually looking backwards, but if we look at it from this angle, it's moving forward. So let's just move it forward here. Let's not beat ourselves up here for whatever's gone on. There's an emotional dissatisfaction. There's kind of a breakdown, but also breakthrough here with this energy. And I think the fairest thing for us to do, Leo, would probably be to move forward and let something go, or move forward and allow something to change in a different way. So this is literally what I have for you. I know this is not going to resonate with every single Leo, but I do want to mention this just because it seems very persistent in regard to changing something for your betterment, and allowing a transitional period in a relationship to take shape or to ease. So yeah, if this was helpful for you and it resonated, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you choose to, you can leave a donation for my channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you're seeking a personal reading, you can contact me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, take care. Bye-bye, you guys.